We're gonna have to take a. We're gonna have to
Yeah, and
we're gonna have to take a second break for that one. We're gonna have to take a little bit of a break for that one.
If they win here, who else is gonna beat them? Who else is left to beat Denmark right now? They have the hard part of the schedule early, and if they're able to take down France here,
Is my category Overwatch?
Smooth sailing from then on out.
You would expect, as long as they don't like sleep on anyone, you know, like you can overlook a team and be overconfident thinking that you're going to get out of groups. But yeah, I mean, it'd be hugely important. France has beaten everyone on their schedule, so you can't really like begrudge their 3-0. Like, yeah, they're 3-0. They beat everyone they could. Like, and also France has beaten
like
everyone,
Denmark
like,
has tons of great players, particularly Doge. I love Doge on Denmark, but
these teams are really
good. I think that France is going to bring this here because France has more experienced talent.
France of like probably the best tank line as far as versatility. Ben Best and Poco. What do you want? They're two Overwatch League tanks.
Ben Best and Poco are fucking insane.
Nico, we've known for 7-8 years now playing Overwatch, but I still think, like, as far as overall squad,
starting off with Ben Best. That's what I'm fucking talking about.
Is, of the players who are not like, you know, the Ben Best and FD gods, watching Reviews play in the most recent matchup, the Baptiste from Reviews was really strong. Getting windows really quickly, which means he's efficient.
Poco's an insane tech player,
and then using those
windows
Ben
well.
Best. So if you want to look at a player that maybe
FD God,
super well going
Reviews,
France, watch Reviews flexible.
Pack,
I also just
Nico, Ben Best, all amazing players.
What's going on there? It's like, how do you make something cooler? Well,
I've seen all of them in action, and this team is fucking crazy, chat. They're unreal, like, honestly.
Yeah, to the point, well, as was
France
like,
is gonna make it. They're gonna make it far.
Also crushes. Like, there's a lot of you know, there's always gonna be focus on these teams of like the players that you know, but the World Cup is also a great.
Chad, I wish I was able to keep like my
see
progress that I had from like the other like streaming session, because I had it would be at like 5 hours or some shit right now.
Stacked with talent. Can't say enough good things about the coordination between Shockwave and Naga. Last time we saw them play, where we talked about
Shockwave, Naga, Kelix, Slay, yeah.
Was also on another level. Doge, remarkably solid.
Yeah.
Kelix, where, you know, it's weird for Kelix.
Crazy ass lineup.
Is
France has this though.
Overwatch World Cup specialist, where I mean, Kelix is always good,
and obviously this lineup's crazy because like I mean, look at how far they've gotten up to this point. You know,
competitions like
they've been absolutely
I think Kelix
nuts.
is always a good one. Like he doesn't.
They've been absolutely insane.
I think, like, the Kelix Mercy, I feel like I can see him getting bored. And like there's a lot of times where Kelix will get picked off on the Mercy. I don't think it's his best hero, but sometimes forced to play it, especially when Naga wants to play the Echo. Also, Slay has been extremely good for this team. One of the better players and contenders overall too. So this team is about as good as it gets. Good depth, good versatility.
The thing is, France has more Overwatch League talent.
Naga, like they can play a
Denmark
lot
has
that DPS line
some Overwatch League
really
talent,
strong, whereas, like,
mostly contenders talent.
That was so highly vaunted, and now like such questions.
And even the Overwatch League talent that they have, like, they weren't Owl to the same degree as the other players were Owl. Like, they were like secondary picks. Obviously, still really good players and everything. I'm just saying, like, there is a difference in tier here a little bit.
In the game where the hero was new, but Shockwave had one that
we're starting off with Nepal. Ben Best on the Rhine. Ben Best is not going to swap off the Rhine. Ben Best is going to pick the Rhine over the Ram, and Denmark's going to try to run the Ram comp here, which I think is a stronger comp on these maps.
Really good.
Gonna run Ram Rush with the Echo probably. I think that's the stronger comp here than what France is gonna run, because Ben Best is gonna stay on that Rhine. But Ben Best is just so crazy on the Rhine, but I don't think it's gonna matter enough for them to get the dubs.
I wouldn't be surprised to see.
I don't think that's gonna matter enough.
Any composition from any of these teams. It really depends what stage we're going to. The Naga could be really good depending on where we go. Maybe on this map. Yeah, it's not as good as Village.
Okay, here we go.
The fact that you're running Ben Best here, I feel like otherwise you'd run Poco, but yeah, you see the run there. It's like if Ben Best is playing, I feel like that does tip France's hand a bit.
Here we go.
What they want to play, just from the onset.
So the tank matchup should be interesting because Ramatra should like generally be getting the better of the Rhine. But I was watching Ben Best play Rhine against Ramatra.
Ram should be better, yeah. But Ben Best is just so good.
So like
Ben Best is so good at the Rhine that it doesn't even matter. Like literally.
What happened? Reviews Baptiste here as well can be very good.
So Denmark's going up against France right now.
Different DPS lines, and France just wants to play point.
They just
with a Reinhardt, it makes sense.
Okay. Oh, there's my what we did to my gameplay.
Courtesy of Hanzo, as Naga's just like, I think
I was basically talking about how the Ram Rush comp is like stronger than the Rhine Rush comp that France is running. But Ben Best is just so good at the Rhine that it doesn't even matter, really. Like, I've seen Ben Best play on the same exact map before, with the same exact comp, running up against the same exact comp that they're running up against right now, and he just crushed it.
Start here from France with Shockwave!
What happened
he was going fishing, and that time he found FD God.
Big pick on the FD God.
Sets up Denmark, but gets punished by Nico.
Probably many concussions.
Denmark was hoping for after that.
I miss Overwatch 1 Reinhardt. He looks so happy. Overwatch 2 Reinhardt looks so sad.
What do you mean? He never looked happy.
Yeah, but France is going to get these trades, and they've been in control of the point the whole time. Dropping that shield there is actually just like...
He was always old. Overwatch 1 Reinhardt just had a helmet on.
Walls, and this Symmetra play is really difficult to deal with. Denmark is going to be able to come back in.
I feel bad
they
for
have to wait for Doge. The Blizzard might
be
able to
me
clear
too.
some things up for him.
All of his friends died.
Control. Compositional win here for the point.
What happened to May?
I think France's composition is
what happened to May?
More consistent.
Besides being like the #1
pretty much
waifu in
entirely
Overwatch.
reliant on Shockwave.
She was a scientist in like Antarctica, and she would like go in and out of cryo freeze. She was like really lonely because she was like the only scientist there.
It ends up getting caught. No shatter for
who the fuck would want to go to Antarctica?
Just shuts down any hope of escape.
It's funny again. Like the May comes in, throws down.
That was
Blizzard,
really good from
well,
Denmark. Really good, clean
like,
fight.
I already thought of that. I have already.
And then she became a government
die-off,
die-off.
and you cannot go there. A little bit of a comical exchange there as Denmark takes the point back and really only costs.
At least
like
I think that's what happened with me. I'm not super familiar with her lore. I don't really care much about Overwatch lore.
France can be able to fight quickly with the
What this debate? You don't want the Overwatch story that's never going to happen now?
For Denmark, I mean, they're happy to be
There's going to be a story.
It's
just not going to be the same.
Maybe pick up reviews. Maybe pick up FD God. Ben Best though. This is not a Reinhardt. Any
big
wall.
Oh, the revenge!
Oh,
Can't
damn.
quite finish it though. The ice block comes out after.
See, the problem with that was Ben Best just got separated too far from his team because he tried to go for the charge. He got separated from his team so much, and that ended up being their downfall.
Does troll out Ben Best. Ben Best tries to take the teleporter through
because he wasn't there to protect like his backline.
Unwelcoming committee, but yeah, Naga and Ben Best having a fun little micro battle here.
Yeah, it's like we're looking at all that. It's like, but wait, what about a tank on the point? And Denmark's like, yeah, one of those doesn't exist right now for you, France.
Well, but as close as it can be so
far, Denmark is getting that percentage, but France still has more than them.
Happily invite someone in.
It's crazy how quickly they're able to get back to the point
really hard
with their TP and the
Ramatra shield, but it is possible.
And the speed. Nico down already. Reviews also down. Holy shit.
Already down for France, and
okay, Denmark has to do a better job of sticking together and playing around the Rhine shield, because if they aren't doing that, Shockwave is just going to kill them. Shockwave is getting all those headshots. He's hitting all the shots right now. He's on fire. They need to play tighter.
Like get a good initiation, like wall up and then teleport behind it to keep yourself alive. And then I think this all comes down to like, can you get Shatter? It's up to like Naga and Doge to be able to block some.
Oh shit! Do you see this rotation right now?
Go shatter from Ben Best. No, it's blocked off. Naga
got blocked. The shatter got blocked. Oh, the blizzard wasn't effective. Naga's blizzard worked though.
Nico, though, takes down the counterpart. Both days down. Both blizzards used.
Get to the point.
99%. France has to stay on the point. Shockwave meanwhile finds the BAP. Hanzo's love when fights break down like this towards the end.
It's going in favor of Denmark.
As Denmark hang on.
Holy shit, crazy stuff.
Yeah, Shatter just not finding the
Let's go.
I saw someone hit the ground, but the wall came up and is always going to deny the follow-up. So very, very close between these two teams. A really fun clash of styles.
Hex, I think it was nearly. I'd have to go back and look, but that felt like a wall.
It's like I said, I think that the
frame
comp that
perfect
Denmark is running is a lot
denial
more
where
consistent.
I think the wall was still in the process of coming up.
Like
but
that
as far as
ram
game was
going into the
concerned,
Rhine,
it
it's
was
just
up
better.
in time to block the shatter because it looked like the shatter went down before the wall was up, but it was just that very pinpoint timing by Naga that came out.
And I think that Ben
if you're
Best
Ben
just
Best,
he's separating himself from his
how
team
that
too
played
much,
out.
and his team isn't
If
playing
you're
around
Ben
his
Best,
shield enough.
May is not your favorite hero at this
Because
point in time.
that's something
given
that you have to
everything
do
that
whenever you're
happened
running up against
prior to
Shockwave
that as well.
Hanzo.
So yeah,
And he's whipping out the
praise
Hanzo
Naga's
again, so,
May
you know, they're gonna
throughout
have to
the
be careful of that
tournament,
even
and
more.
there's a big reason why. Looks like compositions are going to stay the same for both squads. Yeah.
Calyx trying to get those boots.
Laying in the damage on top of Doge, meanwhile.
Oh lord, Calyx got caught out.
Naga trading out. Both teams trading out in general, where Pac has been oddly deadly in this too. I have to say, like, especially as fights seem to break down later, Pac is charged up and makes it happen.
Taco, what are you thinking of this so far?
I just saw going in the pit. Yeah.
Right now, I think Denmark's doing pretty great, honestly. I think they're doing a lot better than I thought they would be. I mean, obviously, France is dominating, but Denmark's holding their own, and, like, the ultimate
I mean,
go either way.
You say that France is dominating, but Denmark is winning. They have won. They won the point before this one.
Now pushing it to the point, France
True.
didn't even get that first control, and as a
But I
result,
still
And guess what? They're gonna start off. Denmark is taking the point here.
very close fight.
Denmark, this might be an upset day.
This one's not over.
You
It's
might
been
be
pretty
having to
bloodless so
sweat
far.
about that Puerto Rico game, you know?
Yeah. Listen, if my predictions are if my prediction here is gonna be wrong, then what is Puerto Rico gonna do to the USA? No, for real though. Like either way, I knew I knew that this was gonna be a close game because both of these teams are really good and they're the best in their groups in my opinion,
They
right?
are. Denmark is ranked, like, I think it's #1 and #2.
Yeah, because they both haven't lost yet.
Yeah.
But I still think that France is going to win it here. Even if they lose this, even if they lose on this map, I think that this is a map that's in favor of Denmark. I think that they're going to do better on the hybrid escort maps and the push
Wave is
maps.
going down. Yeah, I think you let the rest go here. Save the
This
barrier.
is making me really want to play Overwatch.
Absolutely, you got to know when.
It is.
This match in particular is making me want to play Overwatch.
Yeah. Just wait
I'm
until
like,
you
I
play
wanna
it
play-
and then hate it.
I want to play Reinhardt right now. That's what I
Dragon
want
is
to
not
do.
always perfect.
I'm going to play one game and I'm going to, like,
get
get
you through
upset.
doorways that can be tough. And if France wants to hold right
But
here,
That's
this
how it
does make me
goes.
want to
then
play
Shockwave's
Reinhardt right
Dragons can
now.
be able to
Ben
clear it
Best
out,
is
and
so
then
good.
maybe
Yeah,
put
he
up
is really
points
good.
and let Naga's Blizzard hold out.
Interesting
The best use of
wall.
Dragon is it's a force movement key.
Yeah, I mean, you can never I don't really ever understand what Maya's doing. Like, I get what she's doing, but, like, it always seems like they're making weird decisions, but it always works out.
But the counter
Whoa!
That was crazy.
Whoa!
So they saw the rotation there and completely capitalized on the backline being exposed.
Denmark, what the heck?
That was fucking insane. The speed going into that to make sure that you can capitalize on the backline being shown to you while they're trying to rotate, that was crazy. Oh my god, such a big brain play coming out from Denmark there, Taco.
And Lucio still has his ult, too.
Yeah. I will say, so both teams do have lots of ults here, so they can use that. Doge got absolutely deleted. That's big for that's big for France. Really big for France.
France is still...
They need to do something about this Hanzo.
Gets a pick, but okay, you're down,
Okay, he's
Dude,
gone.
Hanzo,
I mean,
we
it's
haven't actually
dueling
seen a
windows
lot of
early
today,
on,
but
and as I
Hanzo's been
mentioned
really
in our
great in
preview,
previous
like,
games.
reviews has been
The past
quite,
couple days,
very,
Hanzo was,
very
like,
strong in battle.
destroying.
And gets another
Today we
kill,
haven't seen
and
Hanzo
France is
much.
gonna go for
Well,
this.
that's not true. Hanzo's in games a lot. Like he's a really good source of damage.
I would love to see more reviews, POV, or maybe.
I just meant
you
today
know,
I
replay
haven't seen
viewer,
him.
Blizzard, please.
Okay,
Watching
maybe
some
in the
of
games
Baptiste
that
and just 'cause
we've seen,
I
you
feel
haven't
like
seen him
the
much,
damage
but
aim has
Yeah,
been
I
so
don't think
beforehand
that
he was
game's
just
so
like played like
The
almost every
scouting
match.
arrow that also is blood.
No Genjis.
No BAP for France. France is gonna have to empty the ult bank to make this even. They start with the Blizzard, the buy time.
Haven't
Nico
seen Genji.
hoping for help.
Ben
FP God
Best
uses the
is
beats
dead.
and Yeah, I mean, France is burning everything here, but they're just getting burned by Annihilation in turn. Doge walks forward. Shockwave might be gone, but
yikes.
there's no
okay, Denmark got the dub, but France is coming in here with Shatter.
France paid a lot for whatever delay they got.
And if they win one fight,
less than
Taco,
ideal,
they get this.
France.
They get the dub on this map. Yeah, so reviews and Slay pretty even on the building of their window here.
I mean, all this match. Or any game.
Oh my God, Big Shatter!
Reinhardt.
Oh,
even that. Oh, he's gone now, though.
Yeah.
Stays alive. Shockwave though under pressure.
We've seen no Bastion this entire time.
That's true.
Denmark though. They've recaptured the point. It's 99
Nobody has
to
played
99. Doge
Bastion
under
at
pressure
all.
for both
Yeah,
ends.
Bastion's not
Back
very
beating
good
up
at this
one side,
level.
and Doge is gonna fall.
Nobody's
As
played
Nico comes in
Symmetra
to
either, I
alter
don't
off the
think.
beam.
Not a lot.
No, oh,
France
tons of people
desperately
played Symmetra. There's
going
been a
for
Symmetra
round
this
three
the
here.
entire
Now
match
Denmark
so
getting
far.
poked down.
And I haven't
Toad's
seen any
gone, Slay
Roadhogs
out,
either.
and France
No Roadhog.
rallies when
Taco.
they need it most.
There's been a Symmetra like
Is
every
round three
match.
in the cards.
No Symmetras.
There's one right there.
The answer
A hamster?
Yeah, just reviews go
Yeah,
up top. It's
Taco,
another
there's literally a
two-piece.
Symmetra on
I'm
France
always
right
happy to
now.
be proven right.
No,
Doesn't happen very
no.
often.
I'm being
but, I mean,
gaslit.
it's been such a clutch
Denmark,
part
what
of
the
this
heck?
team for
France
France.
came back though.
You know, it's not always the names that you know. It's sometimes the players that you learn about during World
I'm
Cup
excited
that
to see
are
some
really
hamster.
the difference changers. But
Why have we not seen
this
no
is lived
Roadhog
up
though?
to
Come on now,
everything.
guys. You know
Just given
Roadhog
the
will look at your
stage,
wins.
though,
Yeah, you might as well run Roadhog,
Life
Lifeweaver.
Village is where he does the best work.
You know.
right? So it's Naga versus Nico, Ben Best versus Doge, and getting the Sims on the point too. It's gonna be just a laser light show on the point.
I will say, you know, there's an old adage, both in Overwatch and just sports in general, when you have to try and just mirror and copy what the other team is doing. Usually a team that does this the most is going
Start
to win.
playing Brigitte
France,
too, you know.
I feel like has an edge from the beginning because this is what they've run the
Oh my
entire
God.
time, whereas Denmark is the
Denmark's
are
running the
ones
France
that
comp.
Ben Best gets to welcome Doge into his world. No
Doge
more
decided to
France.
run Reinhardt. Oh my God, big wall, big
Ball
wall.
comes down.
Whoa,
Doge
we've
right
not
now is
seen
Ben
any Jump
Best,
Queen
takes it
either,
for a
you
ride.
know.
Uh-huh.
Ben Immortality
I think
Field
you're just
comes
messing
down.
with me now.
Ben Best very, very low, and yet Pack burns down Doge. France is able to disengage and stay alive, even when Denmark nearly had him on the ropes.
That was the biggest value
Yeah.
in mortality field.
Ben
I
Best
think
is just
I've
better
ever
at the
seen.
Rhine.
4 people down to
Doge
the
was too
absolute
aggressive.
threshold of the emo field.
There's been no
Really well
Torbjorn,
played.
you know.
Ben Best
Not
gonna
at
look for
all.
a little bit more out here.
Are you
Don't
just
wanna
like looking back at the
overcommit.
VODs to
Teleporter will
see
go
like
down,
what
but,
has
yeah,
been
France in
around?
strong control.
Have
Already
you
has a
seen
win above
Torbjorn?
reviews.
Yes.
Slay's gonna match him too. So
No.
really just get like,
What do you
question
mean
about how
no?
does Denmark
Why would I lie
engage?
about that?
Do you try
What is the
teleport in?
point?
You try to just
I
rush
have
in,
not
you
seen
speed
one all
boost
day.
in.
You're not looking then, because there was literally one in a match that we saw.
But if you're France, you realize this. Yeah, that's exactly what happens. Like,
I'm gonna
teleport,
lose
I'm
my
sitting-
mind. I
exactly
can't
like
handle
Nico.
this
What?
gaslighting.
Nico just got caught at the super beginning of the fight. Huge benefit to Denmark if the rest stay alive.
Haven't seen
Shatter
any
gonna be up
Junkrat
there for both
either,
Rhines.
really.
Ben Best versus Doge, the old Ryan versus Ryan battle.
That's true for the
What's
most
it
part,
gonna
but we did see
be?
one Junkrat.
Holding and waiting. Doge goes for the slam on the
Haven't
back.
seen
But
a lot
Ben
of
Best goes for the
Moira.
shatter. Knocks down 2.
It's a
And
decent
Pac
amount.
there on the
I'm just
cleanup.
gonna stop
Damage from
responding.
Pac,
You know what? I'm gonna stop
unreal
responding.
After Ben Best sets the table.
Yeah, I mean, it's the microwave gun. I've always said like my favorite skin would be a
Big point turn
beekeeper
from
where Pac
France.
is, like Symmetra's just
No
shooting
Zarya
hornets
either.
out of the gun and there's an angry swarm.
You know, I really haven't seen
Yeah, I
any
got stung on the
research
head the other
today.
day.
That's
That
what I
actually
wanted
just
to
makes
see.
me
No
feel
research.
That's right. I
little bit.
forgot you told me that Hornet story. Didn't mean to
now.
reignite your trauma there.
I crumpled to the
You done?
floor on my knees like my
Yeah, I'm
favorite
done.
team just
Okay.
lost a match after it happened. It was
I was
bad.
naming off the
We're gonna
worst
have it
players
until
that
I
like
go outside.
Overwatch was ranked.
Denmark trying to get back in here. They're going to take the high
But
run in.
we've seen
Oops,
some of
Blizzard
them.
over
Really, we
top.
haven't only seen Roadhog.
Tough. I don't know if it's gonna be the most effective. We'll
Your
see.
Roadhog
Yeah,
is
I'm
one
sure.
that like
Goes down
we literally haven't
immediately.
seen though.
Empty gut just comes off in off the
And
side. Again,
Bastion is
Pac
only
is
played
Mr.
in like
consistent right now.
bronze
Constant
and
damage
silver
coming up
elo,
from
really.
France.
So I
Of
don't
course,
expect
dies
to
as soon as
see
I say
him.
that, but FD God more than willing to pick up the scraps. 85% to 70%. Denmark running out of time here on map 1 as
And we've
France
seen
is
Doomfist
looking
once or twice, I
remarkably
think.
solid.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
gonna get back
Doomfist
in,
has
but I
been
don't
played.
think it's gonna
Doomfist was mostly
necessarily- I
played
think
to
they
like
use teleporter
to
just
like
get
get
this
to point
Okay, they're
quickly and
gonna try
stall
up top
things
again.
out.
They need somehow to get like really, really good window value. like the best window value.
How bad do you think your hand hurts after like a game like this?
Bad.
Just gives France a huge edge in the fight as Pac continues beaming it down.
Yeah, a nice beat there too, and then they go to the back line and take out
France
Slade.
gets the
That's
dub
all of
here.
the healing.
Denmark was looking
Importantly,
real
the
strong there for a
immortality
second,
field, the
though.
utility of that.
I think the part where Denmark failed was whenever they tried to match the Rhine comp. I think they should have stayed with the Ram. The Ram was not only was the Ram a stronger comp, but they were more comfortable with it. I think they should have stayed with Ramatra. I think if they would have gone to Hamster, he would have went on point and then blew up immediately, and it would have been awesome.
It kind of comes down to the stage there too, because that is just the best comp to play on that stage. Period. It just is. I think it's undisputed that that's the best comp there.
well, that's why Denmark ran to it, right? Like, Denmark had a preference for other compositions on the other 2 rounds, but you get to the village stage.
That pick on the FD God, that was... Like, I would have cried.
We have to play the composition that France has been running the entire map so far. That's not good. It wasn't good, and France flexed on them with their superiority in that particular...
Yeah, they really should have just stayed with the Ram, I think. I think if they stayed with Ramatra, they would have been much better.
I mean...
Yeah, again...
I'm just really happy we talked about reviews and Pac.
They tried to copy, and they just can't be...
they both played really like almost flawless games for the most part.
Yeah, this was a crazy play, though. Holy shit.
Said his name once.
That one where they just, like, ran after the team as they were rotating. That was nuts.
There were so many times where on Pac's POV, and it's like 10 HP. Somehow I was able to play it. The immortality fields from reviews were getting so much value. The first immortality field in the very first fight, like everybody was down to the threshold. Like that's how important it was, and really, really close matchups here. I actually, obviously, I wouldn't be surprised if this goes to 3 because next map pick is going to be Denmark's. Yeah, this is everything we hope for. This is the top echelon of the group.
This was a super entertaining match. I mean, the first 2 rounds, 99-99. The last round, not as good, but look, we already laid out the reasons for why that was. You know, Denmark essentially had to play in enemy territory there. But look, Denmark is a team that is anything far from done, but this France team is looking incredible.
Yeah.
Is Denmark going to be able to...
So Denmark gets map pick next, and I think that they could do it here. But France is looking really pretty. Yeah, I think it's possible. I mean, like... They put up a really good fight against France and everything. They just need to make the right decisions. They need to stick with stuff that they're comfortable with. And if France is running something, I don't think that they can mirror it. Unless they're super comfortable on those same things, you know? Like, they had the upper hand composition.
No. Hold on.
picking it back up whenever next match is gonna start.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
It's like, yeah, we have this match, and then Brazil and Ecuador doesn't happen until 3 p.m. my time, and it's like 1:32.
Brazil, Ecuador, Peru, Argentina, Banana Republic.
Denmark and France giving us a show on map
United States.
I hope that Guatemala beats Mexico, because Guatemala is such a cool name.
Guatemala is a cool name, but like, my best friend's Mexican, so you know I gotta support Mexico.
Okay, but Guatemala it's a cool name. It's Guatemala.
It is cool. It is cool, but who's even playing for Guatemala? Let's see.
People.
They're all. There's no pictures for the Guatemala team.
Yeah, that's a good sign, though.
Let's see if there's pictures for Mexico's team.
Because I think that Denmark probably is the better Echo players, and Echo has been really strong on Nubani lately. But Blizzard Worlds,
maybe there's just a lot going on in Guatemala. They can't, like, you know, I don't know. I literally know zero about Guatemala. The country.
Cameras don't exist in Guatemala.
Yeah, I didn't even know Iceland was competing in this. What?
Yeah. We saw Iceland's match earlier. We were actually Taco. You were supposed to get on during the
Oh, was it the match I missed?
Yeah, it was the Poland-Iceland match.
Crazy. Oh, Mexico's got pictures for all but one of their players.
Yeah, I was. By the way, I've wanted Poland to win for so much because I was sitting here being like, Poland's tired of being stepped on by all the nations.
Oh boy,
they're tired of it, and I was like, I want them to win. FD God, stay the Life Weaver, stay Life Weaver.
Mexico's kind of looking fire though. Their players look pretty great. They're posted up. They got tattoos. They're looking pretty good, man. I don't know.
So that is very likely the reason. Also,
especially this Momo and Hysteria.
Yeah, Momo's a good player. Momo's a good player. I think that Mexico's gonna win, but still, Guatemala's a cool name.
Dude, Momo's got faded eyebrows.
Yeah.
And Hysteria's got tattoos.
Hysteria's also a good player.
Castlid looks like me, but like Spanish.
I made a video on it. You can probably look
all I'm saying is that Team USA made them look bad. Team USA did end up losing a map to them because they trolled. They were disrespectful.
The ground tanks are out. We're in a diva territory.
On paper, Nico versus Shax is a Tracer mismatch. I feel like Shax's highs on Tracer historically are so much higher than Nico's on this hero that Nico's gonna have a tough job. We'll see if Nico rises to the occasion.
Almost got Shockwave.
This is something you have to look at.
Nico almost got Shockwave. At least 4 Shockwave out of the fight, which is big.
Just poking around. No kills just yet. No even real permanent damages yet. Shax's getting checked. All right.
Shax versus Nico here on the corner. Both Tracers fighting it out. Nico, gonna go back to the side.
Nico's spy checking in places where Sombra doesn't exist.
Oh, they're coaching. Dude, Mexico's even got like advertisements for their coaches and stuff.
Sick.
And their general manager.
Now, a little bit of pressure on Nico. Nico returning the favor. Here comes Shax.
Nico doing crazy.
Nico doing God's work right now.
Under heavy fire.
Nico was 2v1ing a little bit.
Meanwhile,
but FT God did end up helping Nico a little bit.
Hanzo fishing successful. So Avo on here, and getting Ana just gives France so much more presence because Denmark has to back out. You don't want to be too aggressive while you're down your Ana.
No, I mean, you just don't have the healing, especially the ranged healing, so you can't go in for a dive and expect to get heals. The packs from the Brig only last for so long. So, gonna use this opportunity to try to get 2 ticks on
Big hack on the Poco. By the way, I hope they I hope France wins this. I love Poco.
Not getting much. Meanwhile, bomb out. Also not getting much.
I'm a Poco fan.
Goes down 2. Finds the opening off.
Poco's one of the best diva players ever. Arguably the best diva player ever.
They did switch too, didn't they? Wow, they switched up their
Nano like
I think that Poco's a better player.
The jump jets
for this map.
Yeah, Molfeg will take it.
I think that they made a good choice.
We haven't seen a lot of switches, so it's pretty cool to see.
That's a full reset from France. And
you know, like with Poco
on the offense, that you think like, oh, things are going.
Yeah, they switch over to Molfeg.
There's only 90 seconds left for France. Like they have to pull this off, and it's like it's because it's such a long setup. It feels like you have to win 2 fights to be able to win first point.
Yeah, I mean, also there's a lot of poke, and neither team was hard committing, so it was just like a long fight without a true winner. I mean, the thing that gave France their progress was just 1 pick, but it wasn't a full team wipe. And Shockwave, 25 HP. Just
oh my god, Poco was sleeping.
Meanwhile, this EMP, though, could be the difference maker.
It's going to be a big EMP.
There's still going to be 2 fights.
It's going to be so big. They just need to be able to get that follow-up on it.
All intrigue on Shockwave. Back on the health pack, waiting and waiting. It's a long setup here. Hexes, both teams heal each other out. But you know that EMP
big rally.
Coming. The question is when. There it goes. The Bionade right after. Alvo and Poco in a little bit of trouble.
FD God has been low for so long. Oh, he finally died.
Though Shax fishes off. Bomb from Shax on the Nico.
Lord.
Establishing dominance.
So much was used.
Yeah, Shax got FD God during the rally. They would have loved to keep that alive.
France is getting kind of obliterated here.
On their defense,
America's
so pretty much
Twitter account for the Overwatch League is
they will have
crazy.
a nano here, but France
for World Cup or Overwatch League?
From Poco,
World Cup,
yeah,
sorry.
France will have more ultimates, but they're not necessarily better. It's pretty much just going to be nano versus nano.
Dude, they got Papegas on there.
All right.
Do they?
Yeah, I sent you a picture of their Papega.
Anyway, in 5 seconds left, they have to touch the point. Meanwhile, it's that Bionade.
Oh my god!
In the back and the follow through from
it's a Papega with an American hoodie.
I saw it.
Meanwhile, back on the point.
I hope they lose now.
It is looking down.
Oh my god!
First point hold coming out from Denmark.
Taco, are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Oh, I mean, I think you called it earlier, and I cannot agree more that Shax's peaks on Tracer have just been enormous.
That was fast.
Think about like a couple years back on the was one of the huge highlights.
It's not over yet. It's not over yet. Because
not playing around.
Yeah, I think so. Here's what I think. I think that the Sombra pick from Denmark was really intelligent.
Overall, Denmark.
I think that's what stopped France from being able to take that was the Sombra pick. Because those hacks onto all of those players on France that they were getting.
Absolutely wild to see the
it was so distracting, so oppressive, and so threatening. Like. I think that I really, Poco's great.
Early on,
between the two. Yeah, but like Nico didn't get blown out.
Avo on the ash.
Like, we've seen pretty bad tracer diffs over the course of Overwatch. That wasn't.
You know, I honestly think they should go the Sombra. Yeah, I think that Sombra would be really good here.
It wasn't necessarily that Shax was like rocking Nico. It was that Shax was cleaning up everybody else. Like Shax's kill on FD God during the rally was
also Shockwave with the Widow and Calyx on Lifeweaver. Let's go, Lifeweaver.
See this work, but I'm
Lifeweaver, dude. You got your Lifeweaver
for this Widow shot.
Oh, it's probably no. They're just gonna use it for pedal platform. They're not gonna keep it.
To boost it, but
it'd be crazy if they did.
On it, looking and done.
And goodbye, Lifeweaver.
It's gonna work one time out of a million, and maybe I guess it's worth it. So.
Okay.
Goodbye,
We just have
Lifeweaver.
to hold out hope for that one time.
The dream is never gonna be alive. It's never gonna happen,
They
Taco.
tried it for 1 second.
Kind of makes sense. Denmark here.
Same with Widow. They were like, Widow comes out, shoots 2 times, and is done.
Yep, that's what Lifeweaver's useful for, I guess.
Just get that one consistent fight.
It's a rush sustain, so they're going to rotate around and just try to like bully onto this high ground rather than like dive onto it or launch logs from a distance. You see also the Sombra setting up on behind, so like when they do get a hack,
Big anti.
they might boost into this. Gonna wait out this anti-nade though.
Yeah, the fall through's not gonna be there. Also, the fact that they get EMP eventually, I feel like Denmark is just set up for the long.
Poco's in a rough spot.
Not to say that they couldn't win this.
Poco's
first
getting
fight
melted.
Outright with Poco in real trouble.
Oh my god, no,
Isn't
Poco.
able to get out in time.
Okay, Poco's close to mech though.
However,
Poco can get mech.
Poco Poco deadly in the Pilot Diva. However, with no tank in play, Avo goes down. FD
Oh
gets
my
caught,
god, this is
and
it.
Denmark says, yeah, the long game is all good, but have you heard about winning first fight?
It's a really nice setup. You can tell it's a set play. The big rotation to the right side, and then the waiting.
Poco
out.
pulling out the evasive maneuvers.
Yeah,
that new.
Wait it out,
oh,
then
that was
speed
big.
into the top.
That
The
new Mei change is so annoying. Her new freeze is the worst. That's what killed Poco there. That's what got it all like destroyed for them. Was that new Mei freeze? It's so bad.
I do not miss the old Mei though.
Compositions on offense and defense, and Denmark played it perfectly. Like that.
Yeah, no. I'm talking about like the new, like they changed the new.
No, I know.
Mei. Yeah.
I'm saying I don't miss the original Mei.
Oh yeah, I don't think anyone does.
I don't think that would have gone.
If they do, I think they need to go get their brain checked out. You know.
Yeah.
There's something up with that.
70% the entire time. It was gonna be tough.
Look at the guy to the right. He looks so bored.
Yeah, I mean
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, dude, he is. That's why I said I missed people from yesterday. What happened to like the two girls and the one guy? Like, what happened to them?
Really good setup.
Because this guy has looked bored the entire time.
I think they're going to come in during American contenders because there's different people that like come out for the different regions and different times and stuff.
We know what our offense is
like. There's
actually commentate, would you?
Defense looked very solid and.
Sure, but like I would have to get good at it because commentating is a really hard thing to do.
I think you kind of already are better than the guy on the right.
Ways, it doesn't quite
no, I'm not. He's better than me.
No, he's not. It's the guy on the left who's been carrying this whole thing. And the guy on the right's just like,
well, so you see, the Overwatch League, Overwatch commentators always have one person who's hype and makes jokes, and the other person that plays the straight man, and the guy to the right's supposed to be the straight man. So that's the dynamic, basically. Because, like, if you had two people that were, like, hype and freaking out the whole time, it'd be, I don't know, a little much. I think that they want to keep, like, the dynamic consistent and give consistent commentating. I think that it's a formula that works out well.
First off, you're a unique-looking person. So it'd be very interesting to see you
so people can call me slurs in chat.
No.
Yeah, I mean, it'll happen.
I don't understand that. Like, you're a good-looking person. Why are people upset? Are they just upset they're not good-looking? Is that it?
They're upset because I have pink hair.
Wait till you dye your hair again and then chat.
Taco! Boys aren't supposed to have pink hair!
Listen, I did a lot of work to get you to do the pink hair. I, had some.
You clicked a button.
Friends vote in. No, I campaigned.
You clicked a button and you had a couple friends click a button.
Yeah, I wanted you to do electric green though. That was my first choice. I still want that.
Maybe one day.
I think you with green hair would look sick.
I think I want to do pink again. I like the pink a lot. So I think next time I'm gonna do pink again, and then I might switch it up after that.
I want to see you do Echo's hair.
Echo's bald.
Oh, who's the kid with the whitish like dreads?
Whitish dreads in Overwatch?
Yeah. We've seen a lot of them.
Whitish dreads?
He's got white dreads.
White dreads?
You gotta remember, I'm colorblind.
Is it brown? Brown dreads?
No, not brown dreads. Let me look it up.
No, oh, yeah, I know what you mean, huh? What do you mean then? What are the allegations?
Oh, look, it's starting back up.
Oh, isn't that convenient for you?
What's your Snapchat, Teeter?
What is that? Why are you asking? I'm so confused by that question. I don't even use my Snapchat. I have more use out of rubbing my dick on my phone than I do from that app.
Well, imagine that was a guy at the gas station asking you for your Snapchat.
Yes. Okay. He thought I was a girl.
Can't beat the allegations, Teeter.
Yes. I mean, is that a trick question?
Taco. Would you like to explain that a little bit?
No. I want to see what.
Listen, all I'm saying is that if you don't want to explain it, maybe you shouldn't say it. You know, maybe you shouldn't say
That was
it.
a funny bit. It was a good bit.
Between all the escort maps is so much greater than the difference
The
between the
Colosso,
maps,
pretty
right?
fun map.
So like having your choice of map
L
2
take
is enormous,
Not an
whereas
L
we
take.
saw like
You know what the
this
best
map,
Mario Kart
was
maps
'cause,
are?
like, that was their pick,
What?
and they had a strat, and they ran it
Dolphin
to perfection.
Shoals,
So,
Rainbow
getting the
Road, Baby
third map
Park.
choice,
Which Rainbow Road?
not ideal because I just don't see it.
The one that you die, like the one that you die on all the
time.
time.
You're just picking the ones that I die on. the
Sky
most.
High, that
It's
map's
definitely
really
a
good
rarity
too. That's
that
probably
we
the best
see.
booster
No,
cup
never
map,
mind. We're seeing
right?
it a little
You're
bit.
just
The
doing
map
this to get me
7
heated.
on my screen
Oh,
says
that
Racing
Blaine's pretty
Coliseum.
great.
But yeah, it's definitely not one of the most favored of
Circuit
the,
Maximus. Oh my
the push
fucking
maps, but,
god.
yeah, I
what's
think
going on
they
here-
took Shaq.
By the way,
crazy.
Well, yeah, but I think the
Bin
reason
Bus on the
is
monkey,
that this is a map
first of
that
all.
you oftentimes want
Interesting.
to run. It's up close and personal.
Oh, they're swapping.
It makes sense because you're not gonna put
Taco!
shots
Taco!
to May. You'd have to do
Look at
something
reviews!
like Shockwave on the May.
Life
Naga is
Weaver?
the best
Let's
map
go!
in Denmark. And
Let's
the
go!
fact that
That's
this map
not
in
happening,
particular,
that's
No,
not
no, no!
happening.
Oh,
No, I knew it. There's like, there's
I
no way.
want it
Are they just doing
so
that to- are they just doing
bad.
that to
up
troll?
close and personal map where May.
Yeah,
is
they
good.
just do it to
That
troll.
means Ryan is good. So yeah, these
Yeah.
swaps make sense.
Let me eat all my
By the
words and
way,
be like, yeah, this actually does
This
totally
is going to
make
be a
sense for
really
France
tough
because
one.
it
I
is
think that they're going to
the
fight
most
tooth and nail
closed
here.
in
Like I
of all
said,
of the
Denmark has the
maps,
better
like, even
comp, I
Esperanza
think.
is wide open. This is the
Ooh.
exact opposite, especially this hallway.
France would have a better comp if they would have picked Life
That was
Weaver.
a double.
Yeah, true. So
It's also a
true.
map where like high ground and long range hits.
Why don't we
can
see you
come
play
into
Life
play,
Weaver
so
more?
Shockwave on the
I
app
play Life Weaver quite a
is gonna
bit.
be interesting, but it is less.
I don't play it in
consistent
comp,
value.
but like I play it in quick
Yeah,
play.
I'm completely wrong because it's been a long day.
The reason why I don't
but
play it in
this
comp
makes
is because
perfect
people
sense
throw
for
my
France and
games if I
France's
do.
play style.
Also, that was the.
I'm literally not lying.
there.
People hate
Pack
Life
and
Weaver
Nico
so
just
much that they will
combined
throw my games if I
super
play
quick
him.
pickoff
So I
on
just
Naga.
choose not to because I don't want
France
to have to deal
initiative
with
here
that.
to start things off. For now, got a little Hanzo versus Ash on the
I
outskirts.
kind of want to see you
Payload
next time you
moving
stream
forward,
Overwatch
Denmark
do a Life
ball
Weaver
forward.
game.
Now,
No, because I don't want people to throw my fucking game. I'll do it if people ask me to. If people, if I'll ask
It goes on
permission.
in his
I'll ask for permission.
You should. No, actually, you know what'd be really funny is when you start every game, you're just like, hey guys, is it okay if I play Life Weaver?
Yeah, and then everybody's like, no, and I'm like, oh.
Huge from France.
And then you're like, okay.
Another kill.
And I like mope around, and like the rest of the match, I'm like, well, I guess you can't play Life Weaver. I guess you can't play Life Weaver, huh?
This might be forward spawns right away.
Because I'm better healed than you.
I could maybe pulled you out of there if I was Life Weaver. I could have life whipped you.
This far behind. I mean, they brought it.
Oh, I could have maybe given you a pedal. I could have given you a
They've
pedal.
already done one big push comeback in the tournament. but
Tree of Life would have been really good here.
Right now, it might have to be two.
Oh boy, there's a lot of
Stay
clippable moments
undefeated.
from this stream.
As France is already at 62 meters. Denmark just.
By the way, like, France has been super strong on this map so far. I'm upset that the Poco map went as bad as it did, because Poco's such a good player.
Once more.
Next stream though is gonna be crazy because I'm whipping out the alcohol.
Oh, you're whipping out the alcohol?
Yep, I'm whipping out the alcohol and the popcorn.
This is the pack show right now.
Wait, for what?
I mean,
For
just
Outlast
really
Trials?
staggers out from
Oh, for Puerto Rico.
They dropped the window early on as
Okay.
Denmark's sitting on the high ground.
We're
just
streaming
daring
again
them
and,
to
like,
come down, like putting
the
Yeah,
rest of the
damage
map.
so that Denmark
Yeah.
has to fight
Well,
it.
I just thought that you were
Eventually,
like,
Denmark
I
has
don't
to
know. I
drop down
didn't necessarily
onto
consider it a
payload, but it's
different
just a
stream,
couple
I
of people,
guess.
so they get cleaned up
yeah.
unceremoniously. The dragon comes
Well,
out, and yeah, France.
You know, we
is
got to pull out the
dominant
Puerto Rican
at this moment in
flags.
time.
I mean,
Denmark
yeah,
will
you,
take this fight.
I don't have any,
Denmark
but
has
you're
a
gonna pull it
blizzard
out.
and an annihilation.
Do you have
so
any
if they
American
lose this
flag?
next
I'm
fight,
sure you
that's
have a
just
big MAGA flag in your house
No,
somewhere.
I have a
Already
pan
used the
flag. I have a
Annihilation,
pansexual
France was
flag.
able to
Wait,
mostly
pansexual
escape
flag for Lifeweaver. Let's go. Pull out Lifeweaver.
France is looking incredible right now.
That's what I stand. That's what I stand. The Lifeweaver pick.
You could ask him for the MAGA flag.
Here on the flank.
I don't
No
want a
way
MAGA
Pac turns this
flag.
fight as well, right? Like,
But they might
look
have
at
one
this here
that
in
you
the
can use
side.
for
I don't
America.
think that's gonna happen.
I
but
don't
there is
want
the
one.
possibility.
No.
Beat has gone out already from Kellex. Reviews find Slay.
Yeah.
What about just a regular
France
American
holding in
flag?
there.
You
Pac
can like
is
I don't
tie
want
around
that
it.
down.
either.
It takes the veteran Kellex
You can wear it like
to
a
finally
cape.
do it.
Yeah, I don't want that
was a
either.
must-win fight from Denmark.
You could like tie the
Essentially
American
pulled
flag
from
and the pansexual flag
Yeah,
together.
they had to, and they're
Yeah, I
not even
mean,
gonna get
to
a
be
percentage
like,
point back, as
listen,
France is gonna get
America
right
hasn't
back
really
in
done
here.
many
Reuse has a
good things
window
for me.
up
I don't
yet
see why I
again.
would want to wear that.
I mean, it's the players that are kind of
You know who has
newcomers
the
that
lock
are
for
not
you?
the Overwatch League players that have been carrying France through a
Lifeweaver.
lot of these fight
Puerto
wins.
Rico.
I've literally never had any interaction in my life where Puerto Rico has ever benefited me or done anything negative to me. So it does have a better record than the
It
U.S.,
does
I
have a
guess.
better record, that's what I'm saying.
Having no record is better than having the record of the U.S., so.
Real. What Pac is doing right
What
now
is
for
France doing?
And that robot's gonna take
They're
the jog
dropping
in
the
wrong
back.
direction for
They
Denmark.
are dropping
Yeah,
the
and if you've
ball.
been
Well, what
watching
is
the games
is
so
Denmark
far,
doing? Is what I
this should
mean.
not
But
surprise
Denmark
you,
is
as
like
Hanzo is-
crumbling,
not only does
and
it
it's
feel
like
he
they're.
does,
I
but
feel like their
kills
comp should be doing better
immediately,
here.
But it's always
Honestly.
in comps too. And
How does
I like
this
the
sound,
I like the
guys?
Ram
System
pick
leader.
way more than the Rhine. It's just Ben Best is just so good on this Rhine. It's crazy.
Does this sound better or worse, guys?
Shatter in from Ben Best.
What's
He's
up,
looking for
Bobby?
Doge, who's mid-annihilation.
What are you talking about?
Immortality field comes
Can you
up.
notice the difference
Doge
in
under
my
pressure,
voice?
still somehow
A little
staying alive
bit.
here. Really good kills for Doge, but it comes to an end. Doge
Barely.
falls. Ben Best and FD
I'm
God
messing with my mic
power it
settings.
on
Hold on.
through. Nico still looking healthy, looking for Kellex, drops a wall. Shockwave is able to get one as
We're
FD
gonna
God went out of his way to hunt down his
This is
counterpart.
insane.
And look
This
at
is a
where we
crazy
are now.
match.
France is dominating.
Denmark was looking so good too.
It's about
Hey,
to
listen,
get
it's not over till it's
0%
over. You know, it's not
for
over till it's
Denmark,
over.
and
What
it's
if
just
Denmark
been
just
trying
does
to
what
avoid
France
back.
is doing
I mean,
right
even
now?
When they get trades, it doesn't matter. FD got like I think what turned the last fight absolutely is Nico's Blizzard too. He's been kind of quiet as Pac's been the one lighting up the kill feed, but Denmark has almost nothing to
Really
stop
good
this.
job for
They
France to
might
back
have
up
just
there.
wait, and hopefully they get a Blizzard, but the Annihilation.
I think
down
that was a
hasn't been
good
there.
call on their part.
Shockwave gets picked on FD God. It's a decent start, but when you're down a map, it doesn't feel as good.
They feel more comfortable
Window
winning in the
here.
neutral here instead of
Reviews,
taking
this
that
is a
fight with the
pretty
Ram
aggro window
above,
on the flank.
because they have more
Ben
space to
Best
work
meanwhile
with here, and I
catches
think that was smart for them.
Paco down,
See,
trying to
yeah,
get rid of the
they're winning this.
monster, but France is still in a
Crazy.
way better position.
Absolutely
Well,
crazy.
the glass on this map has been a point of contention for a lot
I
of
wish
people. Fuse
Pogo would
uses
come
it
back.
to his benefit right there.
Poco?
Hopping in and out of the map and gets a kill for his trouble.
You wish
Ben
Poco
Best
would
has a
come back?
Shatter against this composition.
Is that what you said?
Yeah, you were right. Denmark just
Like,
needed
if you don't wall it and you don't have the perfect Ramatra wall, it should get some value.
Ben Best has had pretty darn good shatters this series if Naga hasn't stopped them. And as I say that,
Window.
Ben Best just gets focused on down. Doesn't have the opportunity to drop the shatter. Probably the best look Denmark
I was not
has
wrong about
had
what.
all map long.
They did need
And now you got
this.
to think public enemy number one.
Good
Kill
comp
Pac.
setup.
Don't let him flip it. Please
Yeah.
deal with Pac as
Yeah.
Doge goes.
They,
"I
they,
got
they
this."
can't they can't
Treats
beat
him
Ben
to the
Best on that.
well-toned
Like they
bicep.
can't
Got
beat
Denmark
Denmark. I mean, they can't
back
beat France on the
first
mirror.
points on
Like
the
Ben Best is
board
just
here, Hex.
better at
With
Rhine
only
than Doge.
3.5 minutes left to go and a long way to
But
go.
the Ram is an
progress
overall
on the
better
board for
composition
Denmark.
choice, and I
As you
think
mentioned,
that
3.5
like
minutes,
obviously
they've
Doge is
all
also really
France
good
so
at
far.
tank.
Still holding on a Shatter,
but
still going to have a
the
Blizzard
Ram
coming
just
in
does
next,
better
and,
into the Rhine.
Really, it's just been a giant.
Like Ben
difference
Best is
between the Hanzos
so
and
good at
Shatters.
Rhine
Yeah,
that it
I
doesn't
definitely
really
agree.
matter too much.
He got shattered. Wall comes out
But
right in front of Ben
it's
Best there.
definitely better that they do this than pick Rhine against Ben Best. So
France.
Yeah,
still
you're
in a
definitely
fight if
correct.
They drop the beat, but they
Yeah.
lose Nico. Now it's not quite as simple.
How's my voice sound
Echo
now?
finds Shockwave.
a lot
Still
better
fight
already.
Very much in Denmark's favor, and FD God just
That's
hanging on to the
good.
beat all the while.
It's not. It's
Kinda makes
Yeah,
sense.
it's not the best quality in the
Nico's
world,
stay
but
alive there. Blizzard would have been
I can
really, really
already
good as
notice
they
that
already
I don't
forced
hear your
themselves
voice
to
echoing off the
from
walls as
Denmark.
much.
Okay, good,
So
good.
now
Because I was setting up some
finally
stuff,
some
so
good
it
progress going
should
on.
sound better
Doge
now.
has not
Oh,
gotten
yeah, it
any
definitely
value out of
does.
This annihilation, you're gonna have
Okay.
to change that. Wall comes up.
I messed around with a couple
Ball
of the
comes out
settings. I
early,
changed
and
the
Denmark
pitch
they have
tone
a
on
lot
my
to go for. I
microphone.
mean, France can slow
So now
play
it
this
should be
and
a
play the
little bit
break
better.
time off the clock
Sick.
and win. Like Denmark has to be perfect beyond just winning fights. Like the ult economy also has to be magnificent, and they can't
Denmark
have
got good
anyone
push
picked off
there.
by Pac.
No, not at all. And you see this
Oh,
from France.
they're
know
preferring to
they
take the
push
neutral
forward.
fight in center instead of like
It's completely okay.
taking
It's
the
like,
fight
we'll
like
just all
to the purple
Here we go.
spawn, which I think is
Initiation,
interesting
Doge
on
on
both
the way
teams.
in.
I think that it
Open
works out
annihilation.
good, right?
France was getting
Because
a lot of it. FD
they're,
God's still hanging
they're
on
gonna
to
get
the-
like
comes out from
a
Nico.
defense advantage
Gives
otherwise.
his life for it. Shockwave finds reviews.
Here
Yeah,
it evens
I
out the
agree.
teams a little
Found
bit.
one, and it's Pac
I agree.
again. Keeping
Good job from
France in
France.
the fight with 3.
Shockwave
A
is
minute
taking the robot away.
left to go.
Shockwave is kidnapping the robot.
Denmark
Okay,
is in trouble.
that was good. That was
And you
good.
take
That was a
those
good
trades
play.
too early on.
Because
Nico gave
now
his
they have to
life
wait a little
to
bit
get the
more before
Blizzard
getting
off
that
to
robot all the way
mitigate
there.
Some of Doge's annihilation. Doge
Whoa.
does get.
Yeah, because the robot was pushed back a little bit more now. So France is gonna have to fight more to get that robot up to where it was.
You have to run into a hail of arrows. You have to run
Wow.
into a Mei and a Rhine. Not ideal. So taking the lead early on in Coliseum is so important, especially for this composition.
You're definitely correct,
France is gonna be
Peter.
fine to just
I-
chill, and we're nearing just a minute left on the clock, CP.
Okay.
I
I
don't.
don't. I feel like you're being sarcastic.
No, I'm not being sarcastic.
Okay.
Under pressure. Low HP, poked on back. And speaking
You
of
did that.
Blizzard,
You
it's
pulled out like the
Denmark
chills
didn't bring
voice
the
on me. You were like,
jackets.
wow.
Denmark, exactly what they needed here. The exact appropriate amount of investment.
It's because the thing
Yeah,
I want to
definitely
happen is not happening,
correct.
though, and that's
With
upsetting me.
45 seconds.
The thing
could
that's
Denmark
what?
do the comeback on push 2 days in a
Nothing,
row.
it's just not
They've given
working the
themselves
way I
the best
wanted it
shot.
to.
Yeah,
Oh, the
it's
mic
gonna be
stuff?
tough. I mean, it always is tough to come back on push, right? But this
It's
one's
okay.
looking like 2 at
Okay.
least, maybe 3 perfect fights.
The mic is
where
sounding
France
pretty
is just
good, though.
banking ultimates. I
Yeah,
want to see
it
if
sounds better
reviews
than it
can be
did
the
before,
clutch
but
shot again on the Baptiste. The window is ready. You can't
I'll
lose
figure it
best
out
hero that was
after
a little
stream.
bit caught out. The Dragon's
Yep.
going to free him up.
Dueling
Like,
Dragon,
now you know the
low
importance
after
of, like,
shatter.
mic settings.
Very, very low. Stays alive. Immortality.
Yeah.
It does
goes
matter
down.
a lot.
Kelix drops the beat.
Yeah,
Any
this does sound
follow
better,
through
at
to be
least.
found here. They get the
It'll be
checkpoint, but
good.
that's not what matters. They need a team fight win. Ben Best
Dude, the
going
white
for the charge,
uniforms
looking
just
for
look
Kelix.
racist
Booped
to
away.
me,
Ben Best
honestly.
under a
I
lot of
mean,
pressure.
They look
Denmark
racist.
clean
What
up.
do you
Can they get rid
mean?
of Ben Best here and
They
now?
look
Ben
like
Best
clan
staying alive
robes.
as Pac finds Doge. Ben Best stays alive.
They
for long
don't.
enough. Kelix and Shockwave trading off.
They
and
look
the
like the
robots
priest.
is not kept.
Ooh, France
in
gets the dub over
progress.
Denmark. Yeah, I saw
France.
that one coming. It was
They take
close,
the map,
though.
they take the series.
Denmark gave
You
them a run for their
literally
money.
predicted this whole
Checkpoint,
match.
right?
You
But then
said
the
that it was
robot
going to be really
retreats
close,
as they're not touching it,
but
so he's
France was
backing
gonna win in
up,
the
and
end.
France puts
Yeah.
pressure, so the robot's actually under the car wash archway.
Yeah.
And they don't necessarily realize it, can't get there. An anticlimactic end.
4 more
but,
minutes and I'll have
yeah,
been streaming
smart
for
map
4
picks from both of
hours.
these teams.
Sick.
I imagine
I would have
that
been streaming
this,
for like
this was the Overwatch that we expected. A beautiful map pick from Denmark to on
Almost
Blizzard World
7.
was the fastest map that we
if
saw
my
all
internet didn't
series.
die.
And then, I learned something.
This is
new
your
about
version
push
of a
today, just,
marathon,
like, It
basically.
makes sense thinking about it. That
I guess
this is
so.
the map for a push team to play on because of these types.
I like
of balls, because movement is so
Overwatch
good
World
here.
Cup.
And really, I mean, as wrong as I was about some things today, I was right that it is the players.
gotta
on
see if we can
France
get you
that
partnered
you're
with
meeting
Overwatch
maybe
so you
now
can do
for
the
the
league
first time in the
games.
World Cup and reviews and Pac, who I thought
So I could do what?
played just
So
out
you
of their
can stream
minds
the league
today.
games.
Reviews, especially the Baptiste.
Yeah,
in
that'd be
map
cool.
1, which
I-
France won, and then Pac today just shows you the power of.
I eventually want to like
It's not just
have
the
a
one
big
kill,
enough
it's the
community
2
so that I can
kills,
like
it's the
host
3 kill that we
community
see right
games.
now.
That'd be so sick.
Yeah, I mean, you cannot understate the importance of Pac early on in this map to give France the lead that
see,
they were
there's
able to
Community
sit
Mario
on
Kart days.
for
Mario
the
Kart
rest of
days.
the match.
So
And
they
again,
get-
that's just the nature of push.
Yeah, I mean, you saw at the
Crazy,
very end in our
crazy,
replay
crazy
there,
match.
You saw like the bot gets the checkpoint, and you.
I want
hear
a
the
big enough
noise and you feel
community
pretty
that, like,
good, but then all
I
of a
can watch
sudden,
videos with
since
chat.
Denmark is a little bit over here.
Yeah.
France is holding the.
I
point,
don't-
The bot starts creeping.
I don't
away
ever wanna
from it,
really
and
be
it's
the
robot you have to
type of
stick with,
streamer to
not
just watch
the
videos.
box he's pushing there, so.
Not
I
all
w-
the
I
time,
was-
but I want to show
Desperately
cool
at the
stuff
end,
that I find, and I want
Naga
to be able
tried
to tell
get
my
to the
stories
robot,
and
but a
have
little
people
too
be like,
far
"Oh
away,
my
about
god,
as close as it gets. The
W
poggers.
poggers."
And
But
you want
France
people to give
remains
you
undefeated,
points.
On the tournament.
I do
so
want
far.
people to give me
Did
points.
drop
I don't have a
map,
point
but
person yet.
Not a match yet. 4-0.
Yeah.
Well, France
I have-
is showing us why
hey, I
they're
have
one of
2
the favorites
consistent
in all
chatters
of the Overwatch
that have been talking in
World
chat.
Cup. But we're not done quite yet today. We're gonna take a quick break, and when we come back,
this whole time.
we should.
But I mean, but 2 chatters right now is pretty good, I would say.
Yeah, sick.
You probably have like 4 or 5 chatters in your chat right now.
No, it's barren.
What's casting and I guess it's really early for them. Just half your chat's Australian.
Casting's not Australian.
I feel like it was Australian.
No, casting's not Australian.
Well, guys, it has been the Overwatch World Cup Part 1.
Listen, maybe for you.
This is I've been what are you talking about? I've been commentating the whole game. I literally have not missed any games. I was here Saturday, I was here Friday.
Yeah.
I was here Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't miss any games, dude.
Okay.
The whole time.
Well,
On the other hand, you just started today.
Whatever.
There's no proof that you've been doing this for 7 hours.
Uh-huh.
It says like 4 hours on your stream.
Whatever.
I'll talk to you in a little bit.
Yeah. I'll see you in a bit. Alright, chat. Well, I'm going to end stream here, and we'll be back with the American games in a bit. I'm going to be live at... well, in like an hour with those games, so... Is it an hour? Let's see. Yeah, Chad, I'm gonna be live in an hour with America games. I'll see y'all there. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you there. Bye-bye.